Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Before I get started with more of this, I want it to be known that on the home screen of the PS5, this game told me I'm still not even at the halfway mark for the story. I mean, I like that, but also half? I'm still not even there? Holy crap. Alright. Where did I last leave off exactly? Ah, yes, I was walking through this corridor. Make for Port Isolde.
Blood, Clive.
Isolde.
And still wet.
Fresh. What you seeing?
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
Well, if you don't mind, I
You know
am
who we
going
are,
home, in a
and
sense.
still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
This should be good. And I'll do this. Ah, damn. That didn't even connect at all. Wait, did your health go back up? Ah, yes, it did. Alright, where's the healer? Oh, there you are. Whoops. Ooh. Ow. Bitch. Ah, got attacked from behind again. I keep thinking that I have the other ability selected to rush in, and then I just keep getting attacked. I'll do that. Rush in. Go for up. Send him up. That works. I lost so much unnecessary health. It's always like messing around with the abilities when I think I've got the one that I want selected in my head. Ooh. Are we getting some info out of this?
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you? We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then hurry.
Jill did not care. Oh yeah, I need to heal up at some point. You know, in such a case, what I should do is I should not hot swap, but actually physically swap the item that I'm using just to get that extra heal in with the potion. And then just switch back to however I want to fight. What now, boy?
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh. We've seen bodies lay dead, but that's a bit different. Wait, these were the people that told us off,
This
right?
was my mother's doing.
Ah, that city was elsewhere. No,
But why?
that was in the south.
Why would
Same
anyone...
models.
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Hmm. So what is it that I plan to do to lay them to rest exactly? I'm just going to come back at some point?
Approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Hello? Oh. I guess my thumb came off the stick a little bit. I didn't realize that it was me that wasn't running.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Hmm.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush, no. You didn't hear nothing.
Hmm. Yeah, and then Mom's just trying to save her kid. In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. Oh, same thing.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Oh, that's scummy and a half.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed! Be gone!
Mm-hmm.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Whenever I hear, like, City of Thieves, the only thing that comes to my head now is the City of Thieves from Adventure Time. I don't know why, but that one is always, like, stood the test of time in my head. You got some? No. Okay. I thought you had found an item. Devil crabs. Have I ever fought these before? I feel like I have. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. You all have a nice day now. Considering the ones that I can see in the sand and everything.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Honestly, it's been less than 24 hours, and I completely forgot the reason as to why I was heading to the port at all.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
How's that turn?
Have mercy.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, enough for everything.
Hang you chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
Chinless.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Around back. That seems to always work for you guys.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
I don't think it's necessarily
As long as it is abandoned.
unsafe. Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I mean, is there not, like, suspicion as to whether or not the person that they're looking for is your uncle? You know, with blood relation to... What's Clive's last name? The Rosfield name and everything? The Lazarus District.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Looking for a series of tunnels, but I also want to explore everything that's kind of here, because, like, this whole setup is gotta have something to it. Hmm.
Not abandoned then.
Oh.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Depending on who they are, they might be who we're looking for.
Or not.
Okay, just common fodder. That's fine. I hate that I have to set the next ability. I only tapped L2 once. Why did that happen? Up. I go in the air. Well. Okay. There's a few spell casts. Ow! I'm just gonna put it all on you. Okay, that's the healing done. Oh, okay. I did it with a baby one. Okay, so they're bringing out healers more. Interesting. I got a gill bug out of that?
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Is that the dude with the axe from before? I thought he was the... I thought he died.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
I thought, Joshua healed him.
Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Maybe I am thinking the right guy. Do you recognize
You
it?
can speak inside.
So I was right. I just attacked a bunch of friendlies there.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant.
Excellent.
Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Perfect.
And we at yours.
So we do have one request.
Let us do our duty.
A boat.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
In the flesh. Saw him once when I was your age. He had that same look in his eyes.
Hello, Guardian Quartermaster.
What is it you require?
Well, I was hoping that you would have something actually decent. Oh! I take back what I said. Demon Tamer's Arm Guards. Okay. Nice. I'll buy that. Probably gonna
As you wish,
make
my
something
lord.
soon that is better than that, but you know. And Crimson Tassels increases limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. Not really. Desert Rose? It's a crafting material, and I have yet to find one, but apparently with it being purchasable for 40... Honestly, at what scale does that even appear? Is there even... No. It's pretty common then if it's bought for 40. I really do need to sell the gill bugs and goblin coins to Karen when I get back to her to see if her price is better at all. I don't think so, but you never know.
It has been an honor.
Likewise. You'll have to excuse me then. Hello, Wade.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, They prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Okay.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Black or white? Okay. What do you mean? There's more. Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Okay. I said at the start of this recording, I'm nearly halfway done with the campaign. Almost at the halfway point. Why am I still getting tutorials? Alright. Let's head out then. Can I leave through this door? I can.
Blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
And also with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Patiently waiting. Uh-oh. These guys are fleeing. Or not.
Sideways. How was the Black Shield?
Hmm.
Come along now. We'll find another bridge. The bastards are lucky I didn't.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Excellent. If we get close enough, I'm just gonna blast the shit out of them. Okay, there's a healer.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
How many do you think?
Die along with your flame!
You know that there's been multiple bands just gone, right?
Your petty revolution ends here.
Oh, that's right. I gotta ignite first with the ability selected. Alright, where's the healers? There they are. And you. Haha, Captain. Your days are numbered.
Bloody hell.
Nice. Of course. Any healers? Ooh. Okay. Now it's time for some fun. That's not who I... Okay. Son of a bitch. Can you all do anything? You're not even attacking at all. Oh, well, at least Jill is. This. Okay. Uh-huh.
Nice try.
There we go. Close in. Oh, damn. There we are.
More dragons.
Mm-hmm.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
How many worms, though? Okay, minor worms. Y'all keep them busy for just a sec. Okay. That works.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Yo! Gabe! Let's see how you attack first. I needed to learn the timing. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to guide my hands over. So I'm trying to move. So let me share something with how I play. While I'm trying to navigate the fucking potion, I move my right thumb, the camera stick, with my left, the left stick, whatever. I'm doing stupid shit, okay? Okay, abilities. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yep, I was ready for the second attack, but you know. Yep. Oh, fucking course, you did that one. Mm-hmm. Next.
So wait. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
Okay. Let's heal up and get some damage. Of course. You've got the ability to double jump right then. Mm-hmm. And ignite. One. Okay. I think you can do it whenever. Get out of here, please. Oh. So now that I'm not trying to focus on dodging, whenever, like, I am finagling with the goddamn potions and the dog screen at the same time, what I am doing is I am doing this to move around. I am moving my right thumb over to the left stick to navigate over here. So in that time of me trying to do everything, my hand is no longer on the R1 button to dodge. It's so annoying to try and finagle with that. I wish the heals were more of like an L1, L2 thing, because literally being L1 literally only being a targeting thing that doesn't like cycle through enemies or something does not seem like a good function. That is the only gameplay mechanic that I cannot fucking stand. I wish it was like a hot swap for the dog. L1 dog, L1 health. L1 dog, L1 health. That way it's just a quick doot, doot, swipe from the left stick to like the right command. I don't need to control how the dog like battles, because that should be like general mechanics, because you don't get to control Jill or anyone else that you fight with. So what does that matter? You know? Oh well, that's just me complaining and whining.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
Correct.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Another quest complete. Excellent. Will my uncle even recognize me? After 18 years? Well, 18 plus years, because I don't know when the last time they saw each other at all.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
Show him the Phoenix.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Seal obtained. You accept the burnt blade from Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
Okay, just in general, the men.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need...
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Port Isolde, the imperial province of Rosaria. In Rossfield Manor, we find a humble stay.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
I can feel whoever that is walking by.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rossfield died long ago.
His eyes...
Uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
I was gonna say, he sees the shape of Clive's face and is like, I can't help but feel that's him.
You would mock me as well.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell.
Oh.
That thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
How is he gonna fare with the knowledge that I have, that I know Josh was also kind of alive?
Saint of the sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
While Clive may be here on a mission,
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
the Byron literally had his whole life, like, turned upside down.
Late to one of her cullings, did you?
And then had a spark of life
has been a constant thorn in
come out of
Rosaria's
nowhere.
Side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
I mean,
A monster.
did Clive ever
Better or worse,
know her as a
I'm
mother,
charged
though?
with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
I wonder how he would feel if Clive were to tell him that he was also the uncle of a bearer. Would he have fought for my side then? I mean, he does see Clive's mother as a monster, so probably he's probably fine with bearers existing, as everyone should be.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustenus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters.
What about?
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I think he became more of a weapon than a monster, something to be used.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Okay. When it comes time, I do not want Clive to be the one to do it. Please.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Okay, the faces are getting... Don't... Stop.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
There is a kiss in this, right? At some point? How? Wow. So much for having the map available to me. I thought at some point I would be able to access any other places. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Okay. A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Missive, but not a new item. And a new quest is available nearby. Oh, hello, Jill.
It will be over soon. One way or another.
Beautiful. Oh, there's 2 quests. Nice. Okay, let me see. There's nothing to make and probably nothing to buy that's new, but I can at least sell. Hello, Karen.
And what can I do for you?
I would like to look at your toll.
Be quick about it.
Yes. Okay, so you actually don't have that other one. Interesting. Then if I come over here and try and sell Bullhorn's Braid, increases lunge damage by 5%. How long have I had that? And lunge is... I can sell the Badge of Might. Because I no longer need that. I wonder if I can reinforce something. I best not. It's not like I run out of space. Gillbug. Yes. 200. Okay. The price is the same anywhere.
I'm thankful you got that much.
Valuable. Okay. I can go max by going backwards.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
And Goblin Coin. Gimme.
You got out else?
That should be good. Anything else that I can sell? Nope.
All?
Yep. Thank you for the money. So, I want to read whatever you've got up here first.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
What you got for me? Oh. Okay. An apple a day. From Otto. Okay, gotcha. An apple a day. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. It was the time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these. Supping? I don't think I've ever seen that as a term. I know that, I know that supper isn't always a term that a lot of people use. Like, I know in my family, because we're Italian, we use that quite a bit. And my sister, when she had found her boyfriend, she said that she realized that her past boyfriends had never really said supper until she met her current one, and it was just like something that we never realized is like how uncommon that a lot of people call that. but I've never heard supping as a verb. What for their foul bite. But for him, they never were about the flavor, but about what they represented. Our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. A flame none brighter. Just a standard one. Because I got the other one from The Fruit She Bears or something like that. It's set up in the corner as a side mission from Wade. A flame none brighter. My Lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus. But certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. And all quiet in the Dominion. From Gav. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs. But neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if both realize what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised. Well, thank you, Gav. I think I want to end this recording here and then do the side missions in the next episode. And I'm glad that I am making myself do the side missions, especially like right as they come about and not right before a cutoff point in like the story, like from 5 years ago. Because I would have no context as to who Martel was. And I realized that like when I was walking my dog outside, I was like, I had such an emotional moment about like a side quest. I think that was a side quest mission, not a main story one. Either way, I'm glad that I am doing them as the story progresses and not in one big batch. Oh well. Thank you so much for coming out to see the next episode. It really does mean a lot to me. If anyone's even sticking around at this point. In the meantime, I'll leave you with one final message as a final goodbye. In that being, have a nice day. I gotta turn on my AC.